Timeline of all the worst happenings during Elon Musk's professional career. How formidable has a career been for Elon Musk? Wait for a second, are we talking about the same Elon Musk who is the world's richest man and wants to colonize Mars? Well, yes, we are talking about him who has gotten some of the wild ideas. Although we know him as someone who can go against his own destiny, he went through the hardest times too. Yes, we know, he has Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink, probably Twitter, cryptocurrencies and much more. But he was not always the same Elon Musk we know today. From being rejected at jobs to nearly getting killed to fathoming the failed rocket launches, Elon Musk has gone through the worst times of his career. He was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Instead, he ingeniously achieved everything he has today. And today, we will uncover the timeline of all the worst happenings during Elon Musk's professional career. He is Elon Musk because he never gave up, not even when he was criticized by his own ideals. Be ready to know how challenging life has been for Elon Musk until reaching the recent lawsuit by Twitter. Let's get started. 1971. It all started in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, when Elon Musk was born to a South African father and a Canadian mother. From the very start, this child had a massive knack for technology and computers. This is the very reason why, at the age of only 12, he created his own video game and sold it afterward to a computer magazine for $500. 1979. But time had reached when this kid, at the age of only 9, had to fathom a piece of bad news. In 1979, his parents got divorced, and he and his brother decided to stay with their father, while his mother continued her professional career as a dietitian and model. 1989. While he was getting away with bullying, another daunting news was waiting for him: the mandatory apartheid military service in South Africa. Elon Musk came to know that it was mandatory for all the whites living in South Africa to be a part of the military. At that time, there was distinctive racism in South Africa, and getting apartheid military training was essential for whites. Elon Musk himself revealed that serving in the military was not a bad idea. However, suppressing black people really made things complex. Therefore, he was left with no option but to move to Canada and live with his mother there. 1995. He was a tech savant and he wanted to prove it. However, there were not many internet companies where he could apply. Elon Musk decided to go with Netscape. He sent his resume to the company and waited in its lobby to be called for the job, but he was rejected. He might have got a job anywhere, however, an internet company was not among them. That's the reason why Elon Musk founded his own internet company, along with his brother, called Zip2. It was a company that has the task of providing business directories and maps to newspapers, an alternative to Yellow Pages. 1996. He had been Zip2 CEO, but in 1996 the board of directors meeting decided to put a more experienced person on the CEO's chair. Inevitably, Elon Musk had to resign as the CEO of the company he himself had founded and created. 1998. Musk, after selling Zip2 and making $22 million in 1998, invested his money in an online financial service called X.com, which was later named PayPal. He had invested $10 million in X.com, and then he collaborated with a startup co-founded by Peter Thiel that then became PayPal. At any cost, Elon Musk wanted to see PayPal as his major victory in creating something revolutionary. He, with the PayPal co-founders, really achieved that. 1999. In 1999, Musk was driving his $1 million worth McLaren F1, which is one of the most expensive cars to this date. Peter Thiel was along with him for a joyride. What neither of them knew was that they were soon about to partake in a near-death experience. The gold-plated engine of the car had more power than Musk had anticipated. He pushed the pedal and the car ran at neck-breaking speed, resulting in Musk losing. The car slipped, spun, and hit the side of the Silicon Valley Road. It's all a miracle that they both were able to walk away from the incident unscathed. 2000. In year 2000, Elon Musk, while staying in PayPal as CEO, had started a fight between the co-founders. This was a fresh bruise that got tore up just before he went on a honeymoon with his wife. While on the plane to his honeymoon, PayPal's board of directors went behind his back and fired him from PayPal and chose Peter Thiel as the new CEO of the company. A couple of months later, he traveled to South Africa and contracted malaria. Even if this might seem something insignificant, it was fatal by that time. Elon Musk himself said that it was a near-fatal case and said vacations can kill you. 2001. Elon Musk has ambitions to land on Mars and colonize it. However, back in 2001, he didn't have any rockets to propel him to Mars. Therefore, he went to Russia to shop for some rockets. However, a defeat was waiting for him there. He thought the Russians would offer a good deal, but he was wrong. Initially, they offered 3 rockets for $21 million. But in the next meeting, the Russians said that they wanted $21 million per rocket. The deal looked shady and Musk backed out. 2006. 4 years after founding SpaceX, they finally launched their first rocket named Falcon 1. It was scheduled to be tested in 2006, however, it was a brutal failure for Musk. 34 seconds after liftoff, the rocket caught fire, and the maiden flight proved to be a disappointment when the rocket disintegrated on impact with planet Earth. 2007. In the very next year, Elon Musk revamped the entire engineering process and made huge modifications to Falcon 1. The rocket lifted off successfully without any errors, however, it could not reach orbit around the Earth, another failure leading to disaster. 2008. In 2008, Elon Musk was once again on the site to carry out the test launch. This time, the rocket had NASA satellites on board to be taken into orbit. The launch was all good until once again the rocket failed to reach orbit. The 3 failed rocket launches in a row opened a whole battle of criticism on Elon Musk and SpaceX's ambitious and fictitious plans. 2009. 2008 has been of great stress for Elon Musk since his rocket had failed for the 3rd time in a row. However, another bump in the road was upon him. Tesla was almost near bankruptcy. Elon Musk himself revealed that Tesla was about to go bankrupt, and he decided to put $40 million of his own money in both Tesla and SpaceX. Fortunately, both of his companies survived and reached where they are today. 2013. Falcon 9 first-stage landing tests began in 2013 and continued until 2016. The first ever landing test dates back to 2013 when the SpaceX crew and Elon Musk were there to witness the moment. However, the landing test was a prominent defeat and the rocket exploded. Once again, this failure was enough to have looming effects for years. 2014. Failures were not limited to only space. Until 2014, Tesla Model S was dominating the market until something controversial happened. Several Tesla Model S were reported to have caught fire either when they were parked or charging. Several videos roamed around the internet showing the fire this top-class model had caught. This fault could trigger a downfall for Tesla within no time, and it really exerted pressure as well. 2015. Rockets were still being a headache for Elon Musk. In 2015, another 4 rocket landings failed, hinting toward design flaws rather than manufacturing flaws. The design flaws had triggered chain reactions, causing the landing to be flawed as well. Although they were test flights, success has now become mandatory to make a major breakthrough. 2016. Model X was the Tesla model the buyers wanted to see in their garages. However, nobody could just get the car delivered once they paid the price. They had to wait, in some cases, for over a year. This is what happened in 2016 when, due to the shortage of the parts that are used in the Model X, the deliveries were delayed. Both Elon Musk and Tesla had to face great pressure from not only the buyers but from investors alike. In the very same year, SpaceX's rocket was destined to go to space while carrying a Facebook satellite that could provide internet service to Africa. However, the launch proved to be a failure when, during the launch, the rocket exploded. 2018. Perhaps you might have seen Elon Musk's signature picture that roams all around the internet. In the Joe Rogan Experience show, he took a puff of cannabis that broke the internet. Not only did he move his fans, but also the Tesla investors were also shocked. Within 15 seconds of taking the puff, Tesla's stock price went down by 9%, something that hurt his company badly in the next few days. He also tweeted that he was making Tesla a private company by owning all its shares. This was meant to be a joke. However, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, concluded that the tweets had no basis in fact and hurt investors. As a result, SEC issued 2 separate fines to Musk and Tesla of about $20 million. 2019. When Model 3 was launched in 2019, Tesla told them that buyers could get it delivered within 2 to 4 weeks of the order. However, this didn't happen, and Tesla told customers that the deliveries would be greatly delayed. This once again opened fronts for the battle against Tesla and Elon Musk. 2020. Even if Tesla was doing great back in 2020, Tesla stock became the most shorted stock in history. This means that the investors were betting against Tesla stock and were selling stocks immediately after borrowing them. This decreased stock price and incurred great losses for Tesla's bottom line. 2021. SEC again reached Elon Musk in 2021 when he tweeted a poll asking people whether he should sell his stock and continue doing so. SEC is currently investigating to find out whether Elon Musk told his brother before he tweeted the poll. If he did tell his brother, then according to SEC, he violated the terms of a settlement agreement and could face prosecution. 2022. This takes us to 2022, when Elon Musk has been accused of violating the deal terms with Twitter. Musk had done a deal with Twitter to buy all its share for $44 billion. A couple of months later, he wants to get away from the deal. However, Twitter wants Elon Musk to fulfill his end of the deal and go through with the purchase at the agreed price. Since the matter cannot be sorted out on its own, Twitter reached the court and filed a lawsuit. Did you know Elon Musk could have gone through this much? Comment right below in the comment section what you think about Elon Musk's professional career. What would you do if you were Elon Musk? If you love the video, consider giving it a like, and to watch more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Until the next video, stay tuned.